Okay, Pisces, or my Pisces cross watcher. I have heartburn. I have heartburn from hell. Seriously. I had it in another video, but I can't remember. Maybe it was like a tourist video that I had heartburn, but I've got it really, really, really badly right now. And all I ate was avocado toast. So, and that's actually what I want to talk about here, not avocado toast, but I want to talk about a lot of things involving you, Pisces or Pisces cross watcher. This could also be reversed, but here we go. So I want to start off by saying this is the third time that I've done this video. I also feel very focused in yours. I feel calm. I do feel grounded. I feel balanced, aside from this like upset tummy type thing. So we're also going to talk about a dream that I had, and I think it has something to do with the movement in which like what is happening in your life right now for whoever this is going to resonate for. First, let's talk about what's occurring with me physically. Sometimes whenever I do a message for somebody, I tend to take on whatever that person is feeling. Not always, but it happens to me a lot, and especially if it's in the body. But this feels positive to me for you for some reason. It feels like positive changes that you are undergoing or seeking even. A lot of you, it could be diet. It could actually be diet. You could be really working on what you're eating, what you're not eating. You may put down the sodas and drink more water. You may add a little lemon to your water. You may have plain water instead of putting flavoring in your water. You may snack less and food prep more. Okay, this isn't for everybody. It's just what, whatever's coming to me. It's a lot to do with like loving you, taking care of you. If it's like not taking a shower, but taking a bath, or still taking your showers, but every now and then throwing a bath in there with salt water. It's like loving the self more, putting you first for once instead of everybody else around you that you're putting first, doing what you want to do, what makes you happy. And a lot of it, I think it will affect your physical body. Sleeping, getting more sleep, telling people, hey, I need some rest, or actually saying no if you need to. Some of you here, this could be about like even physical care. Maybe you actually, because I've been thinking lately about, I don't think I'm going to do anything with my hair, but I've been considering doing something with my hair, and that's coming to me right now. So you might be wanting to do that with your hair. Men and women here, you might be wanting to change up your hair. Maybe you get like somebody here maybe wants their hair faded, or use a different product on the hair, or maybe get a hard part. Maybe someone here wants to grow their hair out or trim it a little or color it, or start styling it differently. It could even be makeup. I've been considering changing even my makeup up a bit, and I like to keep things pretty, I don't know, I go through moments. I can't say that because no sooner do I feel like I'm like a certain way and I change it up. So I've done that my whole life. I'm like a chameleon. I feel you changing things up. I even like your area and where you live. Like, I feel you decorating or reorganizing. You're decorating or reorganizing something. It could even be something you collect. You're just kind of reorganizing it, making it look aesthetically pleasing. If you like to clean and like decorate your home, you could be making something look more aesthetically pleasing. It makes you feel good when it looks appealing to the eye, when it's beautiful. You could be fancying up your car a little bit, or there's whatever area is for you, but a lot of you, it feels like the physical body. It really does. It feels like health is going to improve. And not only will your health improve, but because your mood will improve along with your health, you're going to feel better. So your mood will be better, and people are going to see that, because I feel like it's going to just radiate on the outside of you, and people will flock. Now, hopefully people that you want to flock to you, but I do sense that you're going to have a stronger sense of community around you. Like, you're well supported, you're well loved, you've got people who have your back. You may even inspire some people to want to do something themselves because they see that the results are working great for you, whatever that is. I don't know. They see you doing something, they see you taking something, they see you not taking something anymore. In fact, I had this for somebody not long ago, but I can't remember the sign it was for. But it had something to do with like quitting drinking, quitting smoking, or cutting way back. I sent somebody quitting it. You know why? Because things taste completely different here. I feel like someone's taste buds are changing. I went, right? Or maybe it just means you don't crave it anymore. Maybe not actually quite like your taste buds are changing, but your taste buds very well could be changing. Maybe your taste is changing in women or men. Maybe your taste is changing in relationships in general and you just want to be single now. Maybe your taste is changing in the type of music you listen to or the type of movies you like. Maybe now you're more into action, whereas before you used to be more into horror, or more into romance, whereas you used to be more into action. I mean, you know, but it could quite literally be your taste buds are changing. Things aren't tasting the same. They're different. That could actually be a really huge sign for somebody here that things in your life are about to be changing as well. But I think it's changes that you welcome. You're ready for it. You could, in fact, you were probably ready yesterday. You couldn't be any more ready for this. You know, you're embracing it. You're embracing meeting new people, making new friends, new acquaintances. You're embracing the newness of something. Definitely how you feel. You're all around going to feel better, I believe. Your environment will be more positive. The people around you are going to be more positive. And a lot of them could be more positive because you are. Because you are. Instead of it being like, you know, however it has been, your energy lifting and you taking a lot of time to self-nurture and self-care. Other people are going to see that and it's going to be a really positive example for them. So it's just like positive energy back and forth. They give it to you, you give it to them, and we're feeding good energy off each other. Nobody here is like energy sucking, really. If you are in a relationship, I feel like it's going to be better. I mean, I don't know how it's been, but it just feels like it's going to get even better during this time. Maybe I'm going to use an example. This is the first thing popping in my head. I don't think this is everybody's scenario. It's just popping in my head. Let's say you started dating someone, but you've been married before. Possibly this person's been married before. You may have children prior. This person has children prior, or at least somebody does. First thing in my head. You guys get together, y'all are dating, and maybe y'all are getting a little serious with each other, starting to just really look up, you know? Well, you may want to introduce now the child or the children, I don't care how old they are, to your new partner, and it may actually go well. Or you know what I'm saying? Or maybe you already have, and your child or children have met, or their child or children have met you, and it wasn't the greatest, they were more quiet, but now they're starting to come around. They're starting to be more happy for their dad and their mom. Things like that. I can see that happening. I absolutely can see it. Maybe it's not kids, but it's the family. People are being very supportive of this. Like if you're dating someone new, or you're talking to someone new, or whatever, you have a new friend, I think the family is going to like them. Not that it matters. You don't have to have people approve. Now, some people would say that's very important, and some people would say not so much. I could care less if they approve. I think they will. Whether or not it matters to you, I think that they will approve. They will like this. Maybe it's just someone or something. Someone or something that you are now fancying, you now find motivating, something you want to get into, or maybe a new person you start listening to, and you're like, you know, other people will also share in the sentiment, like they will share in your vision. They will be like, oh, yeah. And I think a lot of the reason why is because they see how much of an impact it's having on you, and it's positive, and you're changing and transforming, and you seem to be lighter. You could even be lighter. I mean, that's only if you're trying to lose weight here, but I feel like some of you could be lighter. You could actually be like something to do with a workout routine, or walking, or running, or lifting, or gym, or diet here. It's working, and you can see it. Like, people may not even recognize you. You could walk into a building, and even your own family or friends, you know, just right off the bat, maybe like, oh, I mean, that could definitely happen. Or they're just like, wow, even the people who aren't saying it, trust and believe they're thinking it. They're definitely thinking it. They see you and they're like, oh, what's she been doing? What's he been doing? They look kind of good, you know, even if they keep it to themselves. So maybe they like talk to you and they're like, wow, you look really good. It could be your hair. Maybe your hair, for some of you, is growing out, growing longer, looking more luscious, looking more whatever. And people are like, wow, my God, what are you doing? Or it's really shiny, something here, right? Or your teeth are whiter, or I don't know, like you're loving you. Not that you ever stopped, but life got kind of hectic there for a minute, didn't it? A little busy. And not that it still isn't, but you're just coping with it better during this time. I mean, that's what it feels like. You know, you're really in tune with your emotions. You're in tune with the people around you. You're enjoying your community. You're enjoying, I mean, maybe not everybody, but you're enjoying some of the people in your community. You're enjoying your relationships with people, some of them. You're definitely enjoying the relationship with yourself, which is nice. So let's talk about the dream that I had. I had a dream about a teacher, which is interesting, and a boat. I mean, the dream made no sense whatsoever. None at all. I believe he was wearing a red shirt, so maybe that means something here, or the color red. But it was like this teacher was moving and pulled up as if, like, imagine I'm you. It pulled up to your house in a moving, well, it wasn't a truck, it was a moving boat. I don't know. Dreams are dreams. You may even be having a lot of dreams. Maybe you start having more dreams, or you start realizing that if it's not actual dreams, like when you're sleeping, I said sleeping, maybe it's just your goals, your physical goals on this planet. Those dreams you're going to start seeing actualized because you're taking action on them, because you're really focused on them. Maybe you are teaching in some way, or you have learned something. Maybe the teacher just meant that, and so now you're like going with it. Your emotions are more stabilized, and that could be what the boat is about. Your emotions are more focused and stabilized. Anyway, this teacher in my dream done pulled up a boat straight up to the house of the Pisces and said, let's go, we gotta go. And so I never saw what they were packing in the boat, but I'm assuming it was like a moving truck, but it was just a boat on dry land, and was just like, we're gonna get out of here in this boat, right? You feel a lot more lighthearted to me. You feel like more lighter. You feel lighter to me. Now you could go lighter. You could go lighter in the hair. You could do something lighter. Listen to lighter music. Watch lighter movies. Sleep a little lighter. Maybe you wake up a little more, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels like when you sleep good, but when you wake up, you feel rejuvenated. You could also get lighter, like quite literally dropping weight. Lighter also. Maybe you just feel like there's a burden that's being lifted off of you. I think your mood could also something to do with mood and husband mood something, but I feel like all around you're feeling better. If anyone here takes anything, this could be like, I'm seeing a man right now in my head taking something. I don't know if this is for testosterone or if this is for like building muscle. Could even be some sort of drink. I don't know if that's something new someone is about to start taking, or something someone will stop taking due to it causing upset in the tummy. Maybe like a bit of, I don't know, something. Yeah. Now maybe that's a positive thing though. Some of you may realize because your health is improving, or whoever this is for, that you don't have to take a certain medicine anymore. No, I'm not a doctor, clearly. So if you need to see a doctor, please do. But you know how sometimes that can happen? Like you feel a lot better and you're like, I'm going to just stop taking my medicine. I don't feel like I need it. It could be any type of medicine. It's just like, you know, I feel good. I feel positive. I feel great about the future. I even see you making a lot of future plans actually, and it's things that are really exciting. It could be something to do with like a trip, traveling, something you really enjoy, a hobby, a vacation. You're really looking forward to something. If you haven't already planned this, or you're planning on planning it, you will be. Somebody here will. About doing something, going somewhere, attending something, participating in something that will be really exciting for you. If the opportunity presents itself. It's still kind of a little up in the air right now. It feels like it's up in the air, meaning no tickets have been purchased, no rooms have been held for anyone to stay, but it's, you know, we're getting our plans together. We're looking at it possibly being a yes. Some of you could be getting into a relationship. you could be getting into a relationship, maybe even with people you do some type of exchange with, whatever that means. Now, that could mean anything. You can exchange anything. I don't know. You might be getting into a relationship or strengthening a bond or relationship with someone that you exchange something with, whatever that means. It could just be exchanging spit, exchanging fluids, but it could also just be I don't know, work relationships. Somebody could be doing that. Some of you, it could be even possibly, I don't really feel a baby here, but why is it on like the tip of my tongue? I see, like, I'm stuttering to say that, and then when I say that, I see a snake in my head, but not necessarily like a bad thing. It feels as if something will be shed. The lining of someone's uterus. I don't know, maybe there is something to do with pregnancy, and that could just be symbolic here. That doesn't have to be an actual baby, but it could be symbolic of something like maybe someone losing weight will make their look bigger, right? Because I see snake and I see, that's what I'm seeing, okay, because my mind goes there. And I see shedding the weight, right, like skin, and then you see the baby maker. You're just like, oh my God, I can see it. I can see it better. It's just right there. And now some of you may already be really fit or rather small, and it may just be like, oh, look at this. Look at this. I'm looking really good. Listen, no, I'm not going to say I'm not going to say that. I was going to share a story with you guys. I'm not going to say it. I mean, I say a lot, but I feel like I'll save this for another day. I'll say this, sometimes you can gain weight in certain places and you can lose weight in certain places, and depending on what you're looking for, what you're going for, you could be quite happy when you see the results start happening. So somebody here could feel a little bigger during this time, or feel a little smaller during this time, if you know what I'm saying. Like, just feel more, well, I like the way I look. I like the way I look in my clothes. I like the way I look out of my clothes. I like the way I look in this position from the side. I like the way I look in a towel, or I don't know. Maybe someone's skin is glowing. Maybe it's just somebody's skin. I mean, skin's a big deal. We don't take care of our skin when we're younger, and then when we get older, we're like, God, I wish I would have taken care of my skin. What the fuck was I thinking? Like, you just don't think about it. We don't think about taking care of our hands. I mean, there's so many things. And then we start aging and we're like, oh God. I know, I feel ya. Yeah. I just feel you less in your emotions in the near future and more like on the surface of things. I think that's why the boat in my dream was on land and not in water. Like, the emotions are there, yeah, but you feel like you're actually, which is really interesting, you feel kind of like a watery fire sign to me right now. You know what I mean? Like the fire, you've got some sort of fire lit under you, and the fire's kind of evaporated some of that water, some of the emotions, and it's not bad. It's not like you're detached from your emotions. If anything, they're just very balanced right now, like really balanced. And seeing you in this light and seeing you take care of yourself the way that you are is very attractive and motivational and inspirational. Seeing you love yourself, I mean, there's nothing more attractive than that. Seeing somebody who's not in drama, seeing somebody who's not you know, because when you see that a person takes care of themselves, that tells you a lot of things about them, and takes care of their space. That tells you they're, one, very happy. They love themselves, obviously. They know their value. And so if they know their own value, they'll know also mine, more than likely. They'll more than likely want to take care of another, or look for genuine value. There's a hair coming across my eye right now, which is interesting. I didn't notice it the whole time. I still see it. You guys probably can't see it, but I can see it. That's interesting. It's on the masculine side of my body. I'm not sure if it's reversed here in the video, but I don't know. Maybe there is something significant to do with someone's hair here, or something along the other Also, some of you will definitely want to be drinking more water. Water, 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 water. Electrolytes, water, alkaline the body, because I'm so thirsty out of nowhere. Like, I'm not kidding. I am hyper aware of my tongue right now, and I'm like, got cotton mouth or something. Like, I need to drink more water. And I just drank a bunch of water. I feel like I need more. So yeah, there's that. This is about extending the life of something, extending our warranty on life, extending, wanting to just be on this planet a little bit longer, no matter how chaotic it is here. It's like, if I quit now, maybe there's a chance that I can extend my life a little bit, or, you know, have a better, whatever. It's like, we're gonna do this. So it's positive in all ways. And always, this feels really nice for you guys. Pisces or cross watcher. I love this. It's like preparatory. It's almost like, oh, I just heard, thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Oh, well, there you go. It is. So you, yeah, not only the people that do support you, that could be what this is, because it's like, you probably can't see it, I'm telling you, but there's a hair right in front of this eyeball. It's like, whatever you're doing is being shown before people who don't support you. But you notice the whole video, I didn't even pick up on that, because I don't think that's what you need to be focused on. We could focus on it all day. We could focus on it, we could worry about it, who's doing this, who's whatever. I don't even know. I think that's the problem here, or what was the problem. We're not doing that. We're focusing here. We're staying in our zone, in our line, and we're staying focused. And but yeah, for the people that are your enemies, or self-proclaimed enemies, or they self-proclaimed haters, like they don't like you, I guess we'll touch on that right here at the end. The table is being prepared before you in the presence of those people. Even if they're not in your presence, they're there. There we go with they're there again. They're there, and they could get a little upset, even more upset, because they see this like glow up in you, or several glow ups, and you just seem to keep getting better and better and better, and it's a little bit unnerving for them. But that's not of your concern. It's just, here, know that you've got a lot of people watching. It's not just the people who support you and really have your back on this like self-love journey you're on, and they're loving it. It's motivating them. You've got people who don't want you to do well too, because they can't do well for themselves. They refuse. The misery wants more company. They're getting tired of the people they're around that are miserable with them. They want to take the light from you, but they can't. They're going to try. They may have been trying behind the scenes, but this is why the table keeps being prepared for you, because your intentions are pure. So it's about keeping your intentions really pure here, and I think they are, because you're not looking everywhere else, seeing what's going on, seeing who's trying to hurt you, who's doing this. You're not really concerned about it right now. There will be a time and a place. You're concerned about you right now. Not what this person's got going on. Is this person concealing something? Is this person hiding something? You're not worried. I feel like you're not worried about anything right now. You're just kind of like focused on you, yourself. If you have a relationship, you, yourself, your partner, your life, your home, your work, your body, your health. And because of that, you're just shining. So I hope you like this message. That's beautiful. Thank you guys for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.